Hey guys, let's DIY a circle display shelf. This is the end result and I absolutely love it. It's modern, creative and on trend. Perfect to display plants, ornaments, collectibles, even souvenirs, toys, anything you wish really. In this DIY video, I'm going to show you all the steps and products I used. You will need the Hamilton Supa Soaka, a protective, absorbent and multi-use protectant for the floor. Also a sponge roller and tray set. And a 50mm specialist paintbrush. And for the paint, I'm using Plascon's Super Acrylic Polvin paint, which is water-based and suitable for interior and exterior use. And I got all of these supplies from the paint club. I also made use of some pine wood for the shelves and I went with 94mm in width. These are some other tools and materials that you'll need for this project. And I used a high tack adhesive to secure the shelves to the wall. First step is to determine the size of your circle. Here I'm just checking the diameter of the circle to see if it's the right size. Then I find the center of where I want it to sit and hammer in a masonry nail. Then half your diameter to get the radius and cut the piece of string to that size, tie it around the nail and hold it taut to create a line and a perfect circle that you can follow with some masking tape. Make sure you're using small enough sections of the masking tape, that way you can follow the curve. Here's a little paint tip: if you want to limit bleeding through the masking tape, then choose the color of the base of the wall and paint first before applying your final color. My Polvin paint is tinted and it is in a matte finish. So just stir your paint properly before using it. And I'm going in with my 50mm specialist paintbrush and I'm going to go over the white that I painted, that's dried, with the color, and I'm using Plascon Stardust. I'm taking care while painting over the masking tape, also making sure that I don't lift any of the tape as I paint. The border of the circle is done. Now we can get to the inner part, and I'm just decanting some paint into my paint roller tray. I'm also using a sponge roller as I want a smooth finish. Now I'm just going to paint the bigger surface area on the inner part of the circle. Careful to connect the painted line I did with the paintbrush. And I'm applying 1 to 3 coats, allowing drying time between the coats. Here I'm applying the final coat, and before the final coat dries, so when it's about 80 to 90% dry, that is when you can take the masking tape off carefully. And as you can see, the trick of painting the white first as the base color of the wall has really helped give crisp and clean lines. Next, I've placed masking tape acting as where I want the shelves, and they're not straight yet, so I'm using a level and marking out where I want them and getting them perfectly straight, and then measuring each shelf and writing those measurements down before I make it to my workshop to cut the wood to size. Next, I'm just smoothing down the surfaces and edges with a sander. And then I'm getting to painting my shelves. I don't want to waste too much of my wonderful tinted Polvin paint, so I am applying a multi-surface primer from Plascon first, and then the final coat of the color. Once the shelves are dry, I'm applying a high tack adhesive to the one side only, following the application instructions and pressing it against the wall, maneuvering it until it's in line with my pencil marks, and just applying pressure on all the contact points. And then there you go, it's held up, and I just do the same to all of the shelves. I will allow this adhesive to cure for about 24 to 48 hours before I can make use of the shelves. It's been 24 hours and now I can go and decorate my beautiful circle display shelf. The color Stardust is fresh and tranquil and just relaxing, and it's a great backdrop for plants as well as all of my travel souvenirs and anything that you want to display. It's an easy DIY that delivers high impact, so I hope you feel inspired to try this for yourself at home. Follow us for more DIYs like this one. Till next time, bye!